Rich Shea here with another unboxing, this time Stefan Feld's Civolution, published by Deep Print Games and Pegasus Spiel. Alright, so I like a lot of Feldman games. They're can be very point salady, and this one looks to be no exception. Oh, Victor Kobilki and Dennis Lohausen seem to be involved in the designs. There we go, extra cardboard, probably to keep it from moving around. Alright, inside we have the rule book. Let me just keep an eye on things. Okay, as you'd expect. The rule book, however, is a little on the big side. It's got 44 pages, some of which is solo, but even then, it's 38 pages. Not a short game. We'll go over it very quickly, okay? There's a lot of parts. 2 game boards, some frames, 160 cards, another bunch of cards, 65 gold chips, a bunch of other chip things, more cards for solo mode, some tokens, stage tiles, a bunch of scoring tiles, 3 bags to keep stuff in, 29, 9, it's a lot of dice. That's 36 dice, 80 tribes, 12 farms, 16 settlements, 200 markers, 28 discs, 8 boats, and 12 farms, all divided by 4 for the 4 players. 60 module tiles. Each player gets a set of 15 of those. There are 8 continent tiles. 1 small. The others are all double things. Materials. 24 sites, which are also go on the map thing. Territory tokens. A starting monolith. Storage boxes for the cards. And with card dividers, there's 4 boxes for the player colors, 1 for components, and 1 large box for cards. This game's got a lot of stuff going on. Put out the boards, make a frame, fill in the map, start the phase, put out the scoring tiles. The scoring will be somewhat variable based on the way the tiles are put out during the game. There'll be gold chips, attribute chips, income chips. You make the map, put on the sites and the continent tiles. Then some dice come out. Civilizations get a console. You'll fill in this section of the console as you play the game. A bunch of tiles. You're going to get your farms, villages, and 2 boats that you might be able to build. Okay, there's a lot of explanations. We're on page 10 and we've only just set up. Okay, when you play the game, there's 8 phases in a turn. New cards come out, new goals come out, extra finding stuff, and then the main thing, everybody takes all of their actions. Then the things happen at the sites depending on where they are and your relationship to them in distance. Feed your people, resolve the event that was chosen earlier in the round, and then everybody collects income. Scoring categories happen all the time, and at the end a new card comes out with an event and a climate change thing. Some new goals come out, right? Yes. There might be... You can try to find some extra stuff. Then you take all your actions. Actions basically consist of using 2 dice to activate a tile. That activates a module. It's got 1 die comes up, 1 die comes over, you put the dice on it, and then you activate it. Then you can do 8 million different things. So the modules, sleep, feature, main modules, migrating around, how to perform all those things, developing the territory, moving around on the map, getting new people, procreation, production, transport, that's moving around on the map or moving your stuff around, exploring, getting those buildings out, the boat, a farm, a boat, a statue, or a settlement. How to do all of those. Each of them is a separate thing you might be able to do. Installing research cards. Where did that come from? Well, flipping tiles. getting research cards. And each of the tiles, they have 3 levels. The base level, flip it over for the second level, remove it, and see what's underneath for the third level. Each level makes it slightly better. There's a module for planning, and installing things, doing research, activating an achievement, insight, mutating your people, inventing, trade, activity module. Activity is a special thing that you might get a chance to do. Reset, which is something that happens several times during like a phase. Whenever anybody has to like reset because they've used up all their tokens and dice for stuff. At the end of the action phase, after a certain number of resets, the phase will be basically everybody will be done with their actions onto the site phase, where you have to worry about grim wolves, glaciers. You might benefit from the Mystic Oak. There's a volcano around somewhere. Then you have to feed your tribe, score, then the event resolves. Resolve the event, score categories for the current error, okay, and there are different ones. Almost everything has a scoring capability. The progress tracks, there's a progress track, evolving your people, prosperity, population expansion. Then you collect income, where people gain income from income things, score something for statues, hunting tokens reset, so there's more game to hunt next time, and then you move your equip your reset columns with new markers. The game ends, you score up your points 8 million ways, and you see who's won. So, yes, it's complicated. Yes, there's a lot going on. Yes, it's going to take a while to learn to play this. And I don't think I can do it justice here. It does come with a glossary. The glossary is 12 pages long. It has a keyword index, which is not something you see in games very often on how to find something. You have to know what the keyword is, but then it tells you where to find it in the rules. Okay, it goes over all the different things. It explains the where are we here? The research cards. Research is an important part of the game. And it goes through the invention cards and explains details. Insight cards. And what were these ones? Oh, building cards, achievement cards, event cards, gold chips, which you claim when you match the goal, income chips, which you get various ways, and attribute chips, then the keyword index. So you'll be referring to that a lot during the game. Components, I'm sure, well, you saw how many there are. Let's look at a board here. This is the starting player standee, the 9 scoring tokens. These are some, well, chips you can get. These, I think, are the hunting tokens. Yes, and that shows that you've hunted. Here's, what are they? Oh, well, some kind of achievement things. Typical of the these cards where you have to have 4 here, you lose 1, and then you become a tenacious civilization. So your civilization remains unaffected by wolves, glaciers, and the negative effects of weather. Boy, if you can get that, you're like really doing well. Let's keep going. These are the tiles. For instance, this is a player's standard research tile. It starts with get a card, or that's showing, or draw 2 and keep 1. That's level 1. Level 2 over here is get a card, or draw 4 and keep 1. And I don't know what level 3 is. That's going to be on the player's board built in. There's more of these. Here's the Grim Wolves, the Glaciers, the Hidden Grotto, 100-point chips for players who get there, more hunting things, and it goes like this. The Holy Rock, that's like a good thing. The Volcano, not so much. Mushroom Valley, that's a good thing too. I don't think they're magic mushrooms, but hey, more of your player board things. These are income, so they let you do something. This is roll like the special God grants you something dice, plus you get a something. And there's more. And oh, so that's the Mystic Oak. Oh, it's off the thing. You can see the Mystic Oak is on this one. The building grounds, there are several of those for buildings. That's the only places they can go. Here's these are final scoring things. Higher levels you can activate, but you have to activate the capability. We'll look at that when we get to the player things. Here's the this board has the achievement tracks the players can go up, has the gold chips that are available, income chips that are available, and attribute chips that are available. This is a final scoring. You just, so you don't skip anything, you just move along there. Okay, and this is the hunting table. When you hunt, you're going to use a die, and you've got to track along here depending on where you're hunting. And as you can see, 6 isn't always the best. The middle numbers are actually better. Okay, here's some cubes available. Here's 2 of the bags for holding things, a black one, a white one. This is the other game board. This shows the way a phase goes. New cards, new goals, extra find. Go into the action phase. Each time somebody resets, you move along. If there's only 2 players there, if it's 3 players, there's 2 more resets. Then you're done. 4 players, there's 2 more resets, then you're done. Then you do the site phase, the feeding phase, the event phase, the income phase. So this makes it easy to do that. This is a track, you keep track of where you are on here for the favor of the gods, which gives you special abilities. When you earn them, then you might lose them. You also, there are points at the end of the game, I think. This is the event stays here. This is the weather track. The weather starts mild, which is good. If it gets a little warm, it's okay, but not quite as good for choices. A little rainy, it's okay. But if it gets cold, you have to start burning some stuff. And if it gets super cold, one of your tribes is gonna suffer damage. The same thing happens when it's super hot. Each player gets an overview booklet which shows some of the things that are going on. If I haven't scared you away, then you love complex games. The yellow bag, for some reason, the yellow bag comes pre-packed with the terrain. And this terrain is like, it's 3-dimensional. The mountains are actually raised on both of these. Those are some of the terrain things. The starting one and the 2 of the mountains that need to be protected. The rest of them are over here, and this building ground that goes, I think it goes in the middle. Oh, okay. And the other starting terrain. The frame that you lay out for building the map, it's numbered along here, I think, to help you find things. Oh no, this is the victory point track. Sorry, that's the victory point track that goes around the map frame. Each player gets a box, and the box has all their stuff in it. Okay. Or red, yellow. Let's make sure that we got that we did this so everybody can see. These are multicolored things you need, but all your pieces are here. People, markers. I think these have to be separated. For some reason, they put a collection of the farm buildings here, and the towns will probably be in another one, so a little sorting will be required. Let's see. In the red one, yeah, we have these indicator discs that move on tracks. The dice, the windmill things, and the boats are all in here, along with the phase marker. Let's see if I can not ruin them. So the cards and oh, these are dividers for the card thing, and the cards are in here. I'm going to take out some cards so you can see on the back the this is a prison. All right. Sounds terrible. As opposed to a forge, that sounds better, or a forum. That sounds better. The costs depend on the level at which it's built. And I'll show you a little bit about that in a second. The inside of the box is marked where things go, so you'll know to put the card box here, and the player boxes stack up there. And these are the player boards. Now it's a little tricky, okay, because the player boards look like this. They have to have punch outs because they're 2 layers. But the way they're manufactured, if I remember correctly, is they fold like this. So the punch outs are going to expose this, and these areas, see the dark gray areas? You put 2-sided tape on them, and after you do the punch outs, you put on the 2-sided tape, then you fold them, then you carefully put it all back together so that it has depth. Right? Caution, to avoid system failure, do not open the console from this side. Alright. I'm not sure where the tape things are. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. But I've also been warned to be careful when you build this, that these things are flat. I mean, mine are extremely flat. I've had some people say that theirs curled a little bit, but I don't seem to have that issue right now. So I'll be building it, putting it together. I'm really looking forward to playing this. It's just one of these crazy games. I'm going to play it for the first time in a couple of days. I read the rules a little bit ahead of time, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. But it's Stefan Feld, Civilization, Nuttiness. I'm probably going to like it a lot. But it just might be too much for a lot of people. I would really recommend this is a game that you try out before you buy it, unless you're as big a Stefan Feld fan as I am, and you've enjoyed all his other complex games, which often have some mean things happening to the players. Well, thanks for watching, and watch for another one again soon. I know it's been a little while since I did one, but I'm working on them again. Bye for now.